We are starting a new franchise, and we're doing a road to the Super Bowl. So yeah, I will explain everything when people start joining. Well, I might as well say it now.
Select the team you want to join.
But we're doing
Don't
a road
worry,
to the
you'll
Super
be able
Bowl
to choose
with,
the role you plan in just a second.
you know, the Steelers.
Start your season with recommended settings. If you wish to change roles
We're doing
or
the
adjust
league
options,
settings,
use
and
the
we're
tiles on the right.
8 minutes. Accelerate clock off. And yeah, let's go regular season. Yeah. So guys, I'm super psyched for this. So we're going to hopefully win the Super Bowl for how bad I am at Madden. So yeah. So guys, you do not. And yeah. Done with those. I'm already watching Markiplier. Now I'm watching him a second time. I don't have it on film. Well, yeah, I kind of do. I really hope it's not muted.
Start the regular season by selecting your season goal.
Set the season goal.
Meeting your season goal gives high rewards.
Make it to the Super Bowl. Commit goal for the year.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
We'll play the season game except against the Redskins. And yeah, so we're gonna choose. My first choice is to receive. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Click. Alright, so guys, I'm super psyched right now. We're gonna do a few seasons of this, and then I'm gonna be over, move to a new team, and you guys are gonna pick that. The Darius Green is my boy, but sorry. Ben, Big Ben. That was 20 passing TDs. Alright, that's gonna be easy. And my boy AB. Martavis Bryant. He's so fast, guys. He's gonna be used a lot. So,
all right, Larry, we are due east from our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Washington Redskins.
Oh, that was trash.
It's the dawn of a new era for us at EA Sports as the 2016 NFL season is underway. It's a very short kick taken by an up man.
All right, they should have Kirk Cousins. We'll go with the quarter. That was the wrong one. And that one. We'll go DB strike.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
Who wants?
Hurry up, 319! 319!
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Yeah, baby, boom!
That was my fault, guys. So, we're going to go with...
Let's go! Hurry up, here we go!
They go play action here on first down. And incomplete to open things up.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do.
The ball did not motion forward.
So second and medium, 2nd and 5 now.
And
now a second down throw for Cousins. Surveying the field. Still back there. And his throw here's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target.
Yeah,
and that'll make it third down.
Sorry to any Redskins out there, but I'm just trying to...
Hurry up, here we go. 319. 319.
Cousins from the gun on third.
I'm not
he
like
finds his
person
target.
that
It's
talks
Crowder.
trash all day
And he
about
will have the
other
first
teams.
down as he's brought down up near
I
midfield.
deserve that because
So opening drive, third down, they go with a slant. It works.
trying to go.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because
Should we rush
everyone
in?
throws it on third down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a three-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Gone! Max 50, Max 50, Max 50.
Cousins now on second down. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. And it's a fumble. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Yeah, I missed that ball.
There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown. He gets it away, and I think they'll smartly play keep away here from Brown. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
No way. We're going with curls, and guess what we're doing, guys? My brother already knows. I'm going to take Martavis Bryant, send him on a streak route, and here comes a little score here. I told you, he is way...
Oh, he's going to air it out right.
I told you.
Caught inside the 35.
I'm not even sprinting.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up.
Get in there.
But you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over, I guess. You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it. They'll run here with Sims. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and got some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth.
I know it's the first half, but it's still hard to curb the enthusiasm for that stop. 3rd and 1, and the offense can't get there. The defensive team has got to feel very good about themselves. Great job out leveraging the offense.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field.
Guys, I'm going to give
and following
a
that
touchdown,
long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time,
Alright, I was like,
you
no,
know they're ready.
why?
They don't want
Why
that
do
to
I have
happen
him pull
again.
back at running
And you
back?
would have thought they
Because
would
I
have
couldn't
been
see
ready the
him.
last time.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no
Boom.
one gets behind you. That's the
Break some
cardinal sin
freaking
of
tackles,
defense.
boy.
Not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how
Ooh,
they
an
adjust.
ISO straight up the middle. Watch.
On second down,
Boom,
it's
yards.
Bell.
Yards all day. All
It'll
day.
go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I go all the way back to college with Le'Veon Bell. One of the better body transformations I've seen, from a big, thick power back to the guy we see now who can do everything.
And
No, I
2
didn't mean
years
to-
ago, of course, last year the injury, but 2 years ago over 1,300 yards. I think they think he can top that this year.
I don't think there's any question about it.
Now a first down carry by Bell. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
It'll go as a gain of 12. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. Look at the spin. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. 4 yards remaining now on second down.
Streaker up
From
from Martinez
midfield now, here's
Bryant.
Roethlisberger.
And
He's
here
going to go
comes a
for a
freaking
big play downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown,
Boom.
Pittsburgh.
No, I forgot to give Le'Veon Bell a freaking
Martavis
touchdown.
Bryant with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force
Guys, I
feed
think-
or
I
feature
think we're
someone,
gonna do good this
and
year.
it works. First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
We'll hit that
Out
cover
comes
one.
Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And last drive, 3 and out.
They're not
Still a
gonna throw.
goose
I'm
egg
not
on the
sure.
scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've
They're
got
not
to find a
stupid.
way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game. And that
Guys,
3
I
and
just
out on
wanted
the
to
last
do my first
possession,
stream
that told you just
for
how stalled they
Madden.
are on offense.
This
So who
franchise,
will
not my
step up
first
here?
stream
We'll
ever.
see. They'll run it again with Sims. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. So they run it on 2nd down. Now let's see what 3rd down brings here for the offense.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 3rd down, Cousins. A dump off to Sims.
Oh!
And he's got the first
Not
down
hurt.
yardage before being taken down at midfield.
Sure, you
We
killed him.
always talk about having to read defenses.
It's all about hurting their
and how
players. I'm just
complicated
kidding.
that is.
That's not.
Well,
Don't play
this was an
football like that.
excellent
If you
read.
play like
Read the
minor
pressure
league or something.
and got rid of the football before
Don't
it even got
just
to
sit
him
there
for a
and hurt
nice
players.
game.
And when they're
All the time.
blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They
Trust
got
me,
him
you'll
for a
end up getting
sack.
hurt sometime. If
Javon
you.
Hargrave, the big rookie from South Carolina State, in there to drop his man and
That
pick
guy's
up
strong,
his
geez.
first career sack
He's
in
not
his
gonna
first
throw it.
career
Second
game. 2nd down.
Oh shoot! I
Cousins
said something.
looking middle, and
Why did I
it's
say he was
incomplete.
not gonna throw it? I meant he is gonna throw it. Sorry, guys.
Tight end left, tight end left. 3 down. Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Yeah, look
3rd
back
and
so you
long
can.
for Cousins. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Tressway now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone
Oh
on the
my
fly,
gosh.
so that'll come back to the 20. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
Yards. We're going to go by play tech, guys, because I need a freaking, I'm pitching it to Le'Veon Bell, as you can see.
So we've got a second and
quick
5.
Toss. Every single time I used to run this play on people, I always scored.
3 down.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll go again with Bell. And he's able to get
I got
out to
yards.
the 32,
Every single time I get
there.
positive yards.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Now they'll try the sweep with Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll pitch it out to Bell. A strong running. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it with Bell, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
I had no idea it was
fourth
down.
And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Oh, gosh.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And with this deficit,
I'm not
you can't
covering
have
up
too many
players.
more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
Because I know they're going to freaking run it. I told you. I called it. I probably should have stayed back
He's
there.
not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Again, they run with Sims. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So I either need to let them score a field goal or just block the field goal and keep going.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Over the middle to Garcon. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Green 39. Green.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter.
Green 39. Green 39.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. But the Redskins look to get this one back, and indeed they did. It's still Washington football. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
At least I made them fumble the ball. I need to hurt Kirk Cousins.
It's Redskin football to begin
He's
quarter number 2.
doing good this
They
game.
do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming
I
up.
need to trade away some of the players. So.
Green 39. Green 39.
Throwing, Cousins. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. 3rd and long, defense with no fear. They brought the pressure.
Zero fear at all. That means they feel really good about the guys who are going to cover. But the biggest one is they think they're
No.
pressure will get there before he has a chance to find an open receiver.
Never mind.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right
I
where
had
it
someone
is.
back there. I could have
Everything
returned
looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it.
No,
And this
you're
one
not
lines up
throwing
no
very good.
The Steelers' offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense, they went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
Oh, that looked like a first down.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Bell. And some room to roam now. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And I love Le'Veon Bell.
Le'Veon Bell, 48 yards. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
I thought Le'Veon Bell was
I
faster.
think the Steeler fans are happy to have Le'Veon Bell back in the end zone after that ACL injury last year.
No doubt about it. You know who else is really happy? The big guys up front, his offensive line. Because when you have a back like Le'Veon Bell that's piling up yardage, guess who else gets credit? The guys up front creating space. They need that guy to validate what they do up front, and he validates it in a big way. Love what he's done since leaving Michigan State and really taking the NFL by storm.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Yeah, get a little closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Sims. And he'll slip his way up across the 30
Guys.
to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. 3rd down now following the run.
Oh my gosh.
You know that old
Why am I
expression,
doing a
"It's
stream?
not my night"?
I'm terrible.
It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Tough spot for the offense, 3rd and 8.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Please be holding.
So a little grabbing there, but this time it goes against the offense for holding. They'll wind up
couldn't
losing a
hear
full
it.
10
Jeez.
yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and dozens. Here's the first NFL catch for Josh Doctson. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field.
Oh, you might only get
with a
one
1st
rush.
and 10. And
I don't know,
Pittsburgh
maybe
getting set
two.
to take
I don't
the
know, maybe-
field.
it probably gonna
They'll
see
come
three.
out in the pistol.
Trash.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Oh,
Man,
block.
confidence is powerful,
my
isn't
God.
it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Here we go. And defensively, it's a nickel formation here on 3rd down and 9. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And that one incomplete. Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down. On now the Steelers' second-year punter. This is Australian-born Jordan Berry.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. a big...
And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And some space here. And a cutback right sideline. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. It's a big play that time on the fake punt.
Jeez,
and
I thought that was going to work for a
second.
second.
And move the sticks. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Third and 2. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he pulls over him. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. On the counter, here's Bell. And they'll go backwards here.
It'll break tackles.
To the 14. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough.
Yeah,
we've
see, they put D'Angelo
all night
Williams
long.
in.
About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side. They've got to be really upset that they allowed a play like that to happen. They were pitching such a great game, they want to keep it going.
Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Roethlisberger. And the Steelers are in for the touchdown. Remember last year, D'Angelo Williams, 11 TDs now in replace of Le'Veon Bell after the ACL injury, but here he is.
I did not click that. Catch that.
And he took that in one-handed. What a grab.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic, faking it. I got to understand.
Alright, guys. So, basically, that's going to be the end of the broadcast.